have the 2003 Honda S2000, and for once I don't have a livery code because this livery is unfinished. So until this livery is done, there's not going to be a livery code for it. So I built the track build out of this car. Before we get into what we're doing though, I know I've said this in the past couple of videos, but I normally record my videos maybe a few days in advance. It gives me time for editing, uploading, stuff like that. But this, the couple before it and the couple after, are recorded extremely in advance because my college is sending me on a trip to the Mojave Desert. It's mandatory. Unfortunately, no internet access there, so any comments or feedback left on this video or like the handful surrounding it before and after, I won't be able to respond for a couple weeks. So either you won't get any feedback or responses from me until I return, or I'll have somebody responding appropriately to each comment. Like, I'll have someone check. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So we have the Horizon Mexico circuit. I'm gonna go around 3 laps, just kind of show you guys how the car drives, how it handles. A little wide there, but it's okay. And then that's my fault, I got on the gas a little early. And I know that when I'm driving this, I can clock about a 54-ish, 55-second lap time. So I don't know about you guys, but that's my average lap time with this car. Like mid-50s, under a minute. And I'm used to S1 cars where I have to like brake really, I can brake super late and be okay. I gotta dial it back, brake a little early. It's been a while since I've really ripped it with an S2 car. That right there is my fault. I kind of braked a little too hard, a little too late, so the car understeered a bit. .180 before the braking zone right there is very quick. Most cars are around like 160 there, but the really quick ones are around like mid 170s to 180s. And then that right there is my fault. I didn't brake. Man, I did good. I did, okay, we're doing an extra lap. I did good on the first 2 laps, and then I go and screw up the braking on the last lap. We're doing 4 instead of 3 today. Oh, this guy, he's slinging it. Okay, extra lap. sweet. Had to lock in on that last lap right there. Now into the festival, where we're gonna go over the building too. Okay, beginning with the build. Starting with the engine swap, I went with the Racing 3.0 inline 6 turbo, which is the 2JZ. Drivetrain, all-wheel drive. The body kit is 100% necessary for this build. You gotta put this on, or the car will handle totally different, because that extra width makes a difference. Then for the wing, I went with the J's, not JS. I went with J's Racing race rear wing. Other ones that work are the Rocket Bunny wing, or the Horizon wing. The Top Secret and Honda wings don't work, and that's because they don't allow you to adjust the downforce and the tuning. So any one of these three on the bottom, whether it's the Horizon wing, the JS, or dang it, now I got the J's Racing, or the Rocket Bunny wing, any of those will work. Then for tires, you want the slick race tire compound, the 265mm front tires, 285mm rear tires. For wheels, these are definitely multi-piece, right? Yeah, and the multi-piece multi-piece rim style, the Workmeister L1 3-piece or L1 3-piece wheel. That's what I used. You can use whatever you want. And for the rim size, just kind of leave it stock. There's no need to change that. And another thing is the livery was is based on Ayrton Senna's F1 car, the 1988 one, I believe, was the number 12 car. It's 1988. But I never finished the livery. I'll get around to it at some point. Then you want the race 7-speed transmission. You want the race driveline and the race differential. Moving on, we want the race brakes, race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Actually, what does this change, just out of curiosity? Okay, yeah, nothing. So yeah, no roll cage. Now finally for the engine, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race engine block, and race turbo. Moving on to the tune. For the tire pressure, you want 21.0 in the front, 19.5 in the rear. Gearing, 2.20 final drive, and I believe the rest is stock, but if yours doesn't match this, pause the video, get it matched up, and resume. Then for the alignment, camber for the front, negative 3.0 in the front, negative 2.0 in the rear. For toe, positive 1.3 outward in the front, negative 1.6 inward for the rear. Front caster angle of 4.8. Anti-roll bars, 25 in the front, 16 in the rear. Springs, 442.1 in the front, 363.1 in the rear. Ride height, 5.7 in the front, 6.5 in the rear. Damping, for the rebound, 8.3 in the front, 8.8 in the rear. For the bump, 3.2 in the front, 3.8 in the rear. For aero, you should have this because I told you to put it on. For the front, you want 139 pounds of downforce and 326 pounds of downforce in the rear. Braking, for balance, 43% towards the rear. For pressure, 54%. Differential. For the front, 38 accel, 24 decel. For the rear, 53 accel, 39 decel. Center balance is 69% towards the rear. Nice. Alright, and that is it for the build and tune. So now all that's left is to do donuts, because that's how I like to end videos. Whoa, that dude just popped a wheelie. That's crazy. Dark horse. Sweet. Still outrunning him. But yeah, let's do some donuts, because that's how we end all the videos around here. Now with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, and that is all from me today.